Welcome everybody, this is the Advanced Guide to Tron Bonne series. My name is Dismofo, and in this video we will be learning how to deal with Dark Phoenix. Now, I gotta get this out of the way real quick. I personally feel that anyone that uses Dark Phoenix is truly cheesy. As cheesy as it gets, so cheesy they might as well be a cheetah. But that's just my opinion, and with that out of the way, we're gonna get on with the rest. One of the best ways I've seen to deal with Dark Phoenix is by using a Hyper Beam combo or a properly timed teleport. Unfortunately, Tron Bonne has neither of these, but don't worry, that's what this video is here to help you with. Phase 1. During transformation. During Phoenix's transformation, she emits a blast that knocks back her enemies. This blast will knock you back during any of your combos, unless of course you recover in time to block, or you happen to be just a smidge too far away. Luckily, Tron has a unique way to deal with the blast. During her Lunchbot rush, she's completely invincible. Unfortunately, if Phoenix is downed and transforms in the middle of Tron's Lunchbot rush, she still has enough time to block the remainder of the Surfbots. To make things worse, she can X-Factor while blocking and remain completely safe. However, if Phoenix does not have X-Factor, you could simply chip her out. Now, I don't have the best team for that, but as you can see, it still does more than enough. On the other hand, if you down Phoenix at the end of Tron's Lunchbot rush, you can immediately use her level 3 Hyper. This Hyper will beat every single one of Phoenix's moves unless she's been jumping from before the starting animation for Hyper began. The timing is really strict. 2 frames too late and you'll be eating lights like there's no tomorrow. The requirement for this seems pretty strict thanks to the fact that you have to down her just on the last part of Tron's Lunchbot rush. But don't worry, I made a combo just for that, and this will end her at the exact right spot you need. Don't worry, I'm going to slow down this combo and guide you guys through it step by step. You're going to start off with the jumping S, get 1 standing medium, cancel that into Gustaff fire, jump cancel, 2 jumping mediums, 1 jumping hard, 1 standing medium, hard bonne strike, and then Lunchbot rush. If you're worried about the grab's timing, then you could simply X-Factor the moment Phoenix does a transformation. After you X-Factor, immediately do the Hyper Grab. This is a great maneuver because it makes the timing for the Hyper Grab a lot easier, and it will often make Phoenix scared and have whoever's controlling her block. Phase 2. Before transformation, aka regular Phoenix. Phoenix is never a starter, and thus she will only come into battle 2 different ways. The first way is by the hard tag. Now, the hard tag is great for you because you get to just wail on her when she comes out. Now, most Phoenix players will have 5 full bars before hard tagging in Phoenix, and this means they want her to die. But if you use the trick I showed you before, the level 3 Hyper Grab, you can get her out as soon as possible. The second way for Phoenix to come in is by snapback or a partner going down. More aggressive Phoenixes will try and go for an attack or a dash when they come out. A jumping S will beat out almost all of Phoenix's moves, and it sets up for Tron's level 3 Hyper setup. When playing a more cautious player, they will have Phoenix blocking when she comes out. Now, this isn't too much of a problem. The best way to deal with it is jumping light into a light command grab. After that, you can do an on the ground launch them back down to the ground, and then another on the ground into her Lunchbot rush, which will put her at just enough life to get in your level 3 Hyper. If you can't get rid of Phoenix the moment she comes in, then that's not really too much of a problem, but you will see a lot of projectiles. Gustav's original arms have the ability to destroy projectiles. This makes jumping H a great way to get in on Phoenix players who are spamming the hard fireball. Tron's hard bonne strike is a great move to close a lot of distance between you and Dark Phoenix, and you can combo a bit after it, but unfortunately it has no priority against projectiles. I also wouldn't recommend using Tron's Beacon Bomb because it loses out to every projectile in the game. Most people that rush down with Phoenix tend to abuse her teleport move, either teleporting behind you or above you. Learning to block Phoenix's teleport rushdown can be tough, but trust me, it's nowhere near impossible. If you know that Phoenix is going to teleport behind you, throw up a standing hard. This will knock her out the moment she gets behind you. You can use Bandit Boulder for the overhead teleports, and add an assist for major damage. If you don't think that you can tell where Phoenix is going to teleport, you can simply just use Jumping Hard. Now, Jumping Hard is going to hit her out of most of her teleports, but not all of them. It's kind of risky, and it has some holes. But if you hit Phoenix enough, chances are the person playing her will just get pissed off after the third or fourth and just give up and stop teleporting and maybe go to a zoning trick. Now, if you rush down Phoenix and lock her in a corner and she just keeps on blocking, don't worry. An easy thing to do is empty jump into command grab. Now, from this command grab, you can basically use both your partners and get into that level 3 hyper setup. The empty jump into command grab is also great for opponents who like to push block a lot. You can also fake out your opponent with a whiffing jumping medium into a command grab. Phase 3, after transformation. Now, hopefully you shouldn't ever have to deal with this if you paid attention to the rest of the video, but it happens. Sometimes they get through and you just can't do anything about it. But let me just tell you guys that dealing with Dark Phoenix is going to have to do with a lot of dealing with regular Phoenix. They have the same moveset except for those little dot things that shoot out whenever Phoenix does a normal move. Now here I'm just going to show you guys a few examples of what to do against Dark Phoenix, but everything else is going to be related to the regular Phoenix tutorial. Dark Phoenix's dots are treated as projectiles and thus will be destroyed by Tron's Bandit Boulder or any move regarding Gustav's original arms. While blocking, you can X-Factor into Tron's level 3 hyper. This will kill Dark Phoenix indefinitely. If Dark Phoenix tries to X-Factor during any one of your normal moves, you can quickly cancel it into Tron's level 3 hyper grab. I hope you guys found the video informative and enjoyable. Thank you all for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in the rest of my advanced guide for Tron Bonne series.